good afternoon. This week I've been kind of sick. Not too much, but didn't feel like recording because I wasn't feeling my best. But today I feel a bit better. So yeah, I'm recording this just a afternoon in our life, just so you see how our life is and some tips that I want to give you if you're planning on having a bunny or you have one and you want to know something else that I do, and please let me know if there's anything that you do that I don't do so we can learn together. So yeah, now I wanna brush him because, as I said in the last video, it is molting season right now, so he needs a lot of brushing. So yeah, I'm gonna brush him, and I wanna give you some tips of how I do it and how he behaves so good when I do it. Because normally he stays very calm. So yeah. So tip number one is to put a rug or something on the table so it's not slippery and he stays where he is. The second thing is be very gentle. They are very fragile in a way. So yeah, start by, as you see, cuddling him and yeah, make him feel comfortable. So it is very important so he feels safe enough and he feels like he's in a good space and you're not gonna hurt him, and that is very, very important. Tip number three is to be very, very gentle when brushing, because their skin is very thin and you can hurt them very easily. So yeah, please be very, very gentle. And if you see something like that falls apart from him, just take it off, because maybe it is easier than doing it with a brush. So yeah, but always be very, very gentle. A bonus tip is when I'm brushing him, in the middle of all this brushing, I try to kiss him and talk to him, because with my voice he gets calmer. So as you see now, he's very calm just with my arm, and that is very, very important, this because this means that he feels safe with me and that I'm not hurting him. Of course, there are times where I brush some parts of him that he doesn't like and he won't escape, but most of the time he's like this. You see, I can brush him and he stays on his place because he knows that I'm not hurting him. And this is very, very, very important. I think it is the most important thing, is that your bunny or your pet, whatever you have, feels comfortable with you and feels safe with you. And this is something that you have to build with the time. Showing him that he can trust you, because at first, mostly bunnies, they are very skittish and they're prey animals, so it is a very hard job to make them trust you. But once they do, trust me, it is so good, because you see how a prey animal that normally would think like you're a predator, they start to trust you, and yeah, that's very nice. Also, Sky, from the first day he was at home, he was very cuddly and he was very sweet with us. There are many bunnies that are not like that and they're more skittish, and Sky loves that we pick him up from the floor. He feels comfortable enough, but from the first day, of course, with the time he started to feel more and more comfortable, but since the first day he was comfortable enough for me to pick him up from the floor and to be with us and kissing us, and yeah, he's very lovely since the first day. And of course, there are bunnies or cats or dogs or whatever that are harder to reach their trust, but once you do, it is the best thing, because you have a bond that is, a person that doesn't have a pet can't understand it. So yeah, it is so beautiful, the bond that you create with your pet. because as you see, he's still in the same position. He's calm. He's just the best, to be honest. Right now he's kissing me. I don't know if you can see, but he's just kissing my hand. The butt part is the hardest, so be extra gentle there. It is hard, because I have to pull him up a bit, and of course he doesn't like it, but you see he's staying. He's not trying to get out, but of course he doesn't like this, so be very gentle. You see, now he just wanna go down. The next tip is to not be for a very long time brushing them, because of course they get tired and they want to go their own way and be calm. So yeah, just don't be like for an hour brushing them. It is better to brush them like 10 to 15 minutes every other day or every day, depending on the breed of your bunny or your pet, or maybe once a week. Or of course, if it is molting season, you have to be more like conscious that you have to brush your pet, because they can't eat their hair. It is bad, of course, for their stomach. So yeah, but yeah, don't be for a very long time brushing them. This eco tip. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes. Today I didn't took that much hair. The last week was horrendous. So yeah, I think he had enough. And the best tip that I can give you is give them a treat after brushing. The first day of brushing your bunny or your pet, they will be squeamish. They most likely won't want to be there, but if you show them that after that they get a treat, and that is like a good thing because they get something after this, they just like in a way they associate this with treats. So yeah, they don't care that much. So yeah, I'm gonna give him one right now. I just have to take all the hair that is just like floating around him out. Let's go. All right, and the next thing that I want to do is spot cleaning his area. It is pretty clean because I've cleaned his litter box the other day. It doesn't need to be cleaned every day because he has another litter box that he uses more. But this one is where he eats his hay, and I have to take up the hay that he's not gonna eat anymore, and then I have to change his litter box that is the one that he goes more, because here he eats, but while he's eating, he like holds his things, and then he goes running to the other side of the living room to the other litter box, and he just poops and pees there. We don't know why, but he likes it more. So yeah, this one stays cleaner for a bit longer, and the other one is just messy and full of his things always. So the other one I have to deep clean it every other day basically, and this one I can just spot clean and take things out, and that's it. So yeah, let's do it.